Good morning, classmates and Miss Talag. So for today's topic, I'm going to tackle about plant tissues. Plants are also made up of different types of tissue. Any plants may be composed of a number of different tissues, each of which is classified according to structure, origin, and function. Plant tissues may be classified into meristematic or embryonic tissues and non-meristematic or permanent tissues. So for today, we're going to focus on meristematic or embryonic tissue. Meristematic tissue. They are mostly located at the tips of roots and shoots of plants where cells actively divide. They are responsible for the production of more cells. New cells formed are typically small, each wall with a proportionately large nucleus at the center and tiny or no vacuoles at all. Carl Wilhelm coined the term meristem as the zone where these cells exist. The origin, function, and position of meristematic tissue will be discussed today. So first, meristematic tissue on the basis of origin. There are three types of origin, which are promeristem, primary meristem, and secondary meristem. Promeristem is the earliest and youngest meristematic tissue. It is found in the root and shoot tips, which originates from the embryo, and the primary meristem arises from the promeristem. Next, primary meristem. It is located below promeristem in the shoot and root tip, which cells divide actively. It arises from the promeristem and forms the primary permanent tissue. Secondary meristem. It originates from the primary meristem and it gives rise to secondary permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue on the basis of position. So there are three parts, which are apical meristems, intercalary meristems, and lateral meristems. Apical meristems. These are present at the tips of the roots and shoots of the plant, which helps in the increase of the height of the plant and cellular enlargement. Apical meristem is divided into promeristem zone, which contains actively dividing cells, and the meristematic zone, which contains protoderm, procambium, and ground meristem, which will be discussed later. Intercalary meristems. It is located in the leaves and internodes at the intercalary position. This helps to increase the length of the internode. It is part of apical meristem and adds to the height of the plant. It is found in grass, monocots, and pines. And last, lateral meristems. It is located in the stems and roots on the lateral side, which increases the thickness or diameter of the plant. These divide preclinically or radially and give rise to secondary permanent tissues. Meristematic tissue on the basis of function. So there are three functions, which are protoderm, procambium, and ground meristem. Protoderm. It is the outermost plant tissue and forms the epidermis. It protects the plants from any mechanical shocks. Next, procambium. It is the innermost tissue and gives rise to xylem and phloem. It helps in the transport of water and nutrients to different parts of the plant. And last, ground meristem. The cells are large with thick walls and forms the cortex, pericycle, and pith. That's all for the meristematic tissue. Thank you for listening.